Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tea Talks. This is a segment on my channel that talks about video games and just conversation with my friends around me about what games shaped their childhood. This segment on my channel really does focus on how they became gamers and how video games have shaped them or molded them into the person they are. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'm just gonna push record because I gotta edit all this stuff. So, all right, let me get my iPad.
Hey, hello. My name is Patrick. Pat. I'm 26. I am old. But,
That's all you gotta say?
yes. Well, honestly, to narrow down the three games, I would have to say, if literal sense of speaking, I would have to say Final Fantasy X, the Metal Gear Solid series. I want to say Onimusha, but that was more of a traumatic time. It didn't really shape. I'm not crazy about the Onimusha series, but it did help me get through a rough patch in my life at one point when my grandma had passed. I started playing the PlayStation, I say as early as 98. I got my first PlayStation right after graduating preschool. I remember I didn't have any games for it other besides Spyro. I didn't even play Crash at first. It was the demo. This back when they had like little purple CDs. I had this little demo. It had Metal Gear Solid, the first one. The Crash demo. That's when I first heard out about Crash. Because I knew about Spyro before I knew about Crash. That's the crazy thing about it.
I got the same demo you're talking about too.
And, oh man, I highly doubt that. It had this big monster. It had the snowboarding game on it. This big monster truck game.
Okay.
Gran Turismo, the first one. Gran Turismo, you know the little big wheel thing. It had like a little base on the bottom. So you had to sit in your lap. Thing was heavy as hell, especially if you were a boy, you got nuts. So that thing just squash your little pee balls while you trying to drive like this. It looked so weird because I was small. So it just looked like I'm just over there. I could never get it to work to save my life. First couple of games were Crash, like most people, Crash. I didn't play the 64 Mario. I didn't really grow up. I played it with my cousins or whatnot, but I love the Mario series, but it's not something that molded me. Mostly RPGs, cause I like to spend a lot of time not doing anything besides just zoning my mind out and just mindlessly grinding. You can't die, you can't lose if you're mindlessly grinding. If you're dying and grinding, I mean, it happens from time to time. Like you get poisoned and stunned at the same time in Skyrim or something like that by a rat, and you just continue getting attacked until you die. I can also say I was really big in the stealth games. Metal Gear Solid series, the Metal Gear Solid 4 was actually a huge stepping stone for me. That's when I truly got introduced to the PS3. First game on the PS3, next to Uncharted. But once I played Metal Gear Solid 4, I was like, the attention to detail was just like blow my mind. Like seriously, like it was the weirdest thing. Like when you talking to me, like directly to the game, you talking to me.
You told me to drop the controller.
Yeah, I do it. So he's just, boom. Then the controller vibrates to the left, and then it vibrates. He's vibrating. Shit it again. I'm like, oh man. This is too self-aware. Like, man, this man is crazy. It's crazy. This is the crazy. It's the craziest thing. I swear, I still remember that moment. It was just like, it happened at 08. That was like 12 years ago. And believe it, another recent game is a stepping stone. The Witcher 3. I'm not saying it's my top 3, but like some games I find like truly masterful, like Red Dead 2, God of War. Most of these are actually PlayStation exclusive titles. You know that. You know that. I ain't grow up off no Halo, man. I ain't play no Halo. We ain't play no Halo. I wanted one, man. might stay no head bar around here, man. Remember when it got big though? I remember. Yeah, I definitely remember. They were like, man, well, the PlayStation 3 gonna run up your light bill. Well, at least I still have my PlayStation 3. Now you ain't about to call your grandma up asking about, you know, I want another either. Up there and mess around with the screwdriver till you get mad, then you just gonna chuck it at the wall. Man, like, the hell with the game. You gotta play it yourself. You gotta play it.
Like I give it to me, like you clearly did not play it. Like,
Yeah, you gotta ban it. Third game, if I really had to go, let's see, after I say Final Fantasy, it's like I said, any RPG really that genre, but Final Fantasy is the true juggernaut of the RPGs. So I gotta say X is my favorite. 8. Final Fantasy 8. On a PS1, like the story wise, 7 blows 8 out the water all day. It's just that it was just a much better game. Just complex at that time. I understood it, and I'm retarded. I don't understand how these people, these who went to college, can't understand the junction system, man. Least favorite one is 13, man. That was trash, but Devil May Cry.
Okay.
Why? You don't know a button masher until you play Devil May Cry. Oh, Dante Must Die. You ain't no gamer. If you ain't played that on hard, or Ninja Gaiden, the first one, not the second, not the third, but the first one, come to me and tell me something hard. I'll tell you something hard. It's what really got me into button mashing. You know, it really got me into a sense of doing this with my friend. I never was doing that before until I got Devil May Cry in 2005, Devil May Cry 3. That's the first one I played. And then I still remember going up against Cerberus. I never had pain in my fingers as much as I did when I played Devil May Cry. Man, my hand was hurting, man. I ain't never had cramps in my hand to get an S rank. It's like how bad you want your fingers to hurt, man. I still remember I was 10-year-old me. See, I'm trash now as a gamer now. I've got bad over time. I don't play it that much. I mostly spend my time being depressed and drinking at work. Or at work, depressed and drinking. It was during that time when my mind had more clarity. I remember getting stuck on Cerberus, the 3-headed dog. It took me like, about 2 days to get past that. And once I finally did, that's when the real game opened up. That was the beginning. That was mission 3. That was the front door. It took me 2 days to get through the front door. I think my ex will call back quicker before I got there. I could beat that damn dog. It was so cool. Like, the cinematics in that game was so cool. It's like, I still remember the beginning of the game. Like, the point blank cool. He like, man, he got his shirt off, kicking the chair up. He like, sorry, not open for business yet. He flips the phone back into place. He didn't even say hello. Bald head dude come in, I still remember. He was like, can I speak with Dante? He's like, who's asking? Like your brother. And he just flips the table. Before he flips it, he kicks off the table, hit a whole backflip in it. I gotta show you. Man, it was so cool. You know, I gotta play that game when I get home, man. Damn, dude. I still remember beating the he gave me hell at first. Like, I was like, so they really put this type of enemy in the second stage of the game? A boss on the second stage. It was real. Used to just do this little thing, used to, and I used to like, where the fuck he going? See, he used to go from side to side, just coming at you, always. And then when his health get low, he do the most hoe shit ever. He do the most hoe shit ever. See, he'll teleport once, and he'll just creep on like this, and he'll swing at you. You can easily dodge it. But when his health get low, he'll start just jumping all over the place like a hyperactive white boy off Mountain Dew and shit, boy. I swear, he just, here's the thing. He used to come up out the ground with it now. I'm like, man, come on, man. This is the first thing. I'm getting beat. This 10-year-old me, I'm like, this is real. This is real game. This ain't no Crash. This ain't no Spyro. This is real. This is real. I was used to cartoon games, man. This was something so different to me. Beat the Reaper. It's the whole shit. He ran off. I thought I whooped his ass. He was like, he got on the building, started, woo. This when they introduced his brother. His brother came out looking all cool with the Yamato, the samurai sword, man, just looking like, you know, Dante with the slick back now. With extra grease on the hat, man. I swear. Reaper just popped up behind him. I'm like, okay, so you ain't gonna fight me? Well, I wasn't strong enough, so you gonna run off on me. Apparently I won. Because my first I got a D in that mission. I ain't gonna lie, I got my head whooping that mission. Every time I get to him, they show the Reaper just creeping up behind him. Then his brother turned his back, the sword in his hand. He flick out the sword. As soon as he flick it out, he just put it back in. And as soon as he hit that click, that's back when it used to be cool. See, I know they kept doing it over and over again for years and movies and whatnot. As soon as you put the sword back in, the enemy died. But back then, it was so smooth. I'm like, what just happened? The Reaper just, and then he put the sword back in, he just incinerated. I'm like, I'm gonna have to fight him. Oh, game was hell, man. That game was hell, man. I tell you, that game was hell. That's the game that got me in just the zone. Like the zone. You could never be like, you know how you grind and you like just pressing A, you just you know, RPGs, you just moving around this button right here. That's all you're doing. Get into an encounter, press X, tap, die, they die, they die. But you know, you just, it's all you're doing. I swear, when I got Devil May Cry. The fuck? Who the fuck is? It was that intense. It was actually more intense than this. I'm just being subtle because this the PlayStation 5, man. Just play it till you just gotta try it out. Put it on the easiest difficulty for you, cause you
Goodbye. Say yo.
Man, fuck y'all. Hey, all right, y'all. Oh man.
All right, that's all you gotta say.
Oh, happy holidays. I hope y'all go way better than what mine going on, man. We being wish this kind of shit on him. Shit real out here.
You done?
Yeah, that shit still, yeah, I'm done.
Okay.